Imo Ugochinyere reacts after being asked if Simon Ekpa has been the one fueling unrest in Southeast. Announced to the News Info, one of the members of the House of Representatives and opposition coalition spokesman Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere has reacted after he was asked if Simon Ekpa has been the one fueling insecurity in the Southeast. His statement was contained in a viral video that was posted on X handle of Channels TV. In the viral video that surfaced online, when the question was thrown at him, he said his comment on the matter will be determined by the general decision of the opposition coalition. The presenter said, "Do you reckon that some of the unrest that we have seen in the southeast have been fueled by Simon Ekpa?" Ugochinyere said, "My statement will be guided by the general decision of the opposition coalition, which I'll be speaking about on Sunday. Anything I say now, in one way or the other, preempts what I will say on Sunday." Okay, now, today is Sunday, we will see what he's going to say. Blessing Maxwell says, "Well, one thing is for sure. One day, these issues will be resolved, but we pray that it will not be long." Sonny Kegwanu says, "I believe it is those that brought him as an agent, because I really don't know that man's mission. You came, you started proclaiming yourself as the Prime Minister of Biafra, and you started causing problems. Everything about you is violence. Sit at home. If you don't sit at home, if you see anybody outside, kill them, beat them, do all of this, do all of that to them. It was a wrong approach for him, and really, he brought unrest to Southeast. He really brought unrest to Southeast. You claim you are fighting Biafra for them, but really, you are causing more problems for them. That is what I think." Noble Onyebuchi said, "Is it politicians, Simon Ekpa or federal government that destabilizes Southeast? One, Nnamdi Kanu is still being held in DSS custody even after being declared innocent by Nigerian court. United Nations has also vindicated him and ordered Nigerians to pay him for the ill treatment. Two, the political and electoral process has been very subtle and dubious. Fulani herdsmen, attacks, killing in Enugu, Ebonyi, other parts of Southeast that gave birth to the formation of ASN." Okay. Christopher Ewo said, "It is unimaginable that the Nigerian security forces have been unable to apprehend some of the unknown gunmen, to subject them to interrogation and know who they are and who their sponsors are." Very good observation. No? Nnekapi says, "This reminds me that Igbo politicians is aware that Igbos are marginalizing, but they are afraid to speak up." Sage Dandy says, "Only a stupid man that answers all questions thrown at him. There are some questions that require not to be answered, making the questioner a fool. Kudos, Honorable Ugo." Of course, that man has sense. He's very intelligent. To me, he's a very intelligent man, and he's the only one that speaks with sense that I've seen that is always speaking the right thing. So obviously, he has sense and he knows when to talk and when not to talk. He's not a jam talker like some people that we know. Kamzi Ezrim says, "Oga, when we are discussing politics of the South, don't put your mouth. Go and organize prayer for your people in IDP camp." Kamzi, he will talk. He will discuss politics because he's also from the South. So he will put his mouth there. And it is you that should know what you want to say. I beg, go and sit down. Go and sit down. Daniel Kano says, "How many lawmakers in the North have they asked this question upon all the terrorist attack in the North? Honorable Ugochinyere, please be wise with this question. You have been outstanding." Exactly, that's why he said that he cannot say anything on the matter right now, because he knows that anything he says that now, they will hold it against him. And every good thing that he has been doing from the past, they will rubbish it. So the man, I think, is a very wise man. And that is why he did not say anything. I'm very sure. Okay, Fimane says, "Ugochinyere is an able person, so forget what he will answer. What I know is that this country will never have peace until we agree to do the referendum in this country, Nigeria." Okay. Joe Oglade says, "The only solution here is to have a referendum in our constitution where every Nigerian will have opportunity by voting. You speak your mind." That one, it's going to be a really difficult thing, because as they speak our mind, they turn them upside down. As they say this is who we want, they say no, this is the person that we are going to give you. I don't know how we are going to do it in this country. Akishala Benjamin says, "Yes, very tact in his statement, a sign of maturity and intelligence." Yes, so he's very intelligent. Chibo Eluago says, "It is in the place of the Nigerian police to answer that question, not Ikenga Ugochinyere, Onyinye Michael, Ikagwono of police." all this name for only Ugochinyere. Very good. Lois Ogazi says Finland knows that Nigeria is a finished country since 2014. And so Ibezim Charles says Simon Ekpa isn't the cause of unrest in Southeast, nor the terrorists and bandits in the northern part, but the politicians who want to use intimidation to keep Nigerians under perpetual control. That's another thing, but really, if he did not incite violence, they would not accuse him. If he had just not been doing things on a normal and not saying, oh, beat them up, kill them, do all those things, and having ESN, those women attacking people there in Southeast, they wouldn't have accused him. They would not. But because he has done that, he has done something like that, that is why anything that happens, they will say it is IPB, they will say it is ESN, because he himself put himself in their hands. That is just it. That is it. Nzube Cheneka says, you people think that Simon is Mazin Namdekano. Just the play. Only Simon is going to finish you, Nigeria. Okay now. No wahala, let us wait and see. Chinyere Dike says, God can use one honest person to save life of many people. May God put his wisdom in your speech and protect you. Well, I know that Ugochinyere is right. I know that whatever he's going to say is going to make sense. AZK Kingsley says, I doff my cap for this intelligent guy. Yes, very intelligent. Godwin Osondi says, who is asking the silly question? Let him go and ask the Finnish police that arrested the bastard. Okay. Wisdom Wabochi says, fear man, I been only River State matter, your mouth they sharp. No, he has to talk with sense, so he cannot just talk anyhow. It's not your wiki that will just open his mouth and say anything that he likes. He needs to think and knows the right answers to say before he talks. So leave him alone. Choosing Child says, wise guy, he's watching his speech. Yes, sir. Cosmas Onwebu says, Sir Ugochinyere, my brother, you are a wise and brave man. Kudos to your answer. Yes, sir. Ugochukwu Justin says, Biafra always running kitty kata kata will not stop us. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra. God bless Nigeria. Dan Ugochukwu says, so you're a coward just like Ekpa'S that's now disowning IPOB. You just stylishly chicken out because you know say boys they wait for you to woos you at home. No, it's not about being coward. It's about choosing your battles, choosing the things that you say. You not just open your mouth and say anything that you like. No, he's just a wise person. It's not like you. Victor Ezejiofor says, very wise answer. You want his followers to start hunting him, right? I beg, leave the young one alone. Let there be equal rights and justice in this country. Everything will be okay. Stop looking for who to victimize. Go and ask Northern Airlines about Boko Harams and wait for their answers. Ngwanu. Well, my listeners, what do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.